Okay, so today we're going to talk about something called cycle syncing. It's this really fascinating way to understand your body's natural rhythms and use them to completely level up your fitness routine. You know that feeling, right? One week you are absolutely crushing it at the gym, hitting new personal records, and then the next week, just warming up feels like climbing a mountain. It is so frustrating. But what if I told you there's a real biological reason for that? And nope, it is not just in your head. And this is where cycle syncing comes in. It's literally all about tuning into your body's hormonal cycle. So instead of just fighting through those days where you have zero energy, you learn to see them coming and you adjust your workouts to match. It's a total game changer, really. It puts you back in the driver's seat.
To make this super easy to understand, we're going to use a simple metaphor, the four seasons. Let's start with the first half of your cycle, which we'll call your inner winter and spring. These are the building up phases.
All right, so day one of your cycle is the first day of your period. This kicks off the menstrual phase. And yeah, we're calling this your inner winter. Just like in nature, this is a time for your body to rest, restore, and kind of turn inward. So why do you feel like you just want to curl up on the couch? Well, it's pretty simple, really. Your main hormones, estrogen and progesterone, have basically hit rock bottom. That big dip is exactly why you might feel more tired, a little withdrawn, or just not very social. And the most important thing here is to honor that low energy. This is not the time to force yourself through some crazy high-intensity workout if your body is screaming no. Instead, think recovery. Gentle movements like some stretching or a nice walk can feel amazing. And hey, never ever underestimate the power of a complete rest day. Now, after your period ends, you move into the follicular phase. You can think of this like the snow is finally starting to melt. You'll probably feel a real shift as your energy starts to creep back up and your mood lifts. Hello, inner spring. And what's behind this awesome new energy? Well, it's all about estrogen. Your estrogen levels are starting to climb, and that hormone is like a natural mood and energy booster. It's why you might suddenly feel more creative, more social, and ready to take on new things. So this is the perfect time to start building your momentum back up. Your body is totally primed for it. Maybe you want to try some light jogging, go for a hike, or get back into some moderate strength training. You're building up to your peaks, so enjoy the process. All right, so we've built up through our inner winter and spring. Now let's get to the really good part, our peak performance window and then the gradual cool down. Let's talk about your inner summer and autumn. Welcome to ovulation. This happens right around the middle of your cycle, and it is your absolute fitness peak. This is your inner summer. You're probably going to feel strong, confident, and just buzzing with energy. This is your body's power window. And biologically, what's happening is that your estrogen hits its absolute highest point, and you also get a nice little surge in testosterone. That powerful hormone combo basically turns you into a superhero. It helps you handle stress better, push harder, and even recover faster. So now is the time to schedule your toughest workouts. Go for that personal record in lifting. Sign up for that really hard HIIT class. Push yourself in spin. Your body is literally primed for peak performance, so you might as well take full advantage of it. After that amazing summer peak, your body starts to transition into the luteal phase. And this is your inner autumn. It's a time to kind of harvest all the strength you've built and then gradually start to slow things down as your body gets ready for the next cycle to begin. The key hormone here is progesterone, which rises quite a bit. Now, this can actually increase your body temperature and your resting heart rate. You know that feeling when you get breathless way faster during a workout? Yeah, that could be why. Then, towards the very end of this phase, both hormones take a nosedive, which, for many of us, is when PMS symptoms can kick in. So the goal here is to maintain your strength without burning out completely. Focus on slow, controlled movements. Think Pilates or steady strength training. And as you get closer to your period, it's a really good idea to transition back toward lower impact activities, just to honor that shift in your energy. Okay, I know that was a lot of information, so let's put it all together in one simple, quick reference guide. And here it is, the entire cycle at a glance. You can see it all laid out. Your winter is for low intensity and recovery. Spring is for building back up with moderate intensity. Summer is your peak, time for high intensity everything. And autumn is for dialing it back and focusing on strength and control. Think of this as your personal cheat sheet. But after all these guidelines and charts and seasons, there is one final rule. And honestly, it is more important than any of the others. And this is it. The whole point is to listen to your body, not just a calendar. This entire framework is a guide. It's not a set of rigid rules. Everyone is different. If you wake up on day 2 of your period feeling incredible and you're ready to lift heavy, you absolutely should. The ultimate goal here is to just build a deeper connection with your own body. So I'll leave you with this thought. By learning to work with these natural hormonal shifts instead of constantly fighting against them, you might just find that your cycle isn't some hurdle you have to overcome in your fitness journey, but it might just be the key to unlocking your greatest strength.